They want you to know that they're very proud of how far you have come. For somebody here, somebody died at a very young age. 16. It happened to help you out. With all of this. And it happened to help your feminine out too. Because that person was a bridge between you and your person and your feminine. He wishes you a happy birthday, belated birthday. He's never left you, masculine. He's always been there. Alright, Kuthumi. Kuthumi. Let me get that right. Is an ascended master who appears as a well-dressed Indian man with a golden aura. His teachings were brought to the world by Madame Blavatsky in the 19th century. There are many different theories as to his true identity. Many believe he was a wandering man known as Rishi in India, dedicated to walking the path of spirit with very few material possessions. Others believe him to have been a well-educated, fit Sikh spiritual leader who was given a pseudonym to protect his true identity. I believe that he lived a high life, but through spiritual practice was able to let go of his need for material possessions. Now he helps light workers go beyond the limits set by others and cultivate a personal connection to God. Knowledge is learned, wisdom is remembered. You are in a real cloak of wisdom now. Like Kuthumi, you have been on a wandering path, trying to find answers through study and the insights of others. But now you are uncovering the truth of your own soul. Your soul is leading the way, and you are being encouraged to follow. The fog is clearing. The light has come, and it is shining on you. Your soul is saying yes. It's your cheerleader. Follow it and trust the endless wisdom within you. Go, go, go. That is your green light, masculine. You have the way forward. You have the permission to take action, to move, to do what you've been called to do, because, as I said before, it's time. Everything now is aligned for this to work out for you. The fog is clearing. You're no longer confused. There are no more obstacles in your way, masculine. The path is clear for the way forward. There's no more Two of Wands here. There's no more standing at the crossroads. There's no more being afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone, because you know what it is you need to do. And you feel ready. The light is always leading the way. Your soul, your intuition, God, your ancestors, they're all cheering you on. So is Kuthumi. Your soul is saying yes to this. Your soul is ready for this. It says it right here, right there. Those last three words. Go, go, go. That's the energy masking that you are in right now. Ready with energy to make it happen. There's nothing left to fear here. I gained a lot of wisdom through this. The top of the deck is the Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. The King of Wands goes after what he desires, because he knows it fuels his soul. It makes him happy. Amethyst is also the birthstone of June, I believe. Maybe June's something particular to you, has a special reference for you, somebody's birth month. See? You have no challenges anymore. There are no more obstacles. The path is yours to take. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. See, masculines, you are deserving of love. Hope. We stay because we have hope. We do the things our soul are calling us to do because we have hope, even though we may not see that far ahead. Or maybe you do. All right. What does the divine masculine... I'm hearing, hold on, Saint Germain's talking to me. This is the initiation phase of being at this level now for the masculine collective that I'm channeling for. Violet flame, right? Saint Germain's calling you. Whoop. What does the masculine collective need to trust God with more? Holy Spirit, thank you. We have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. Hebrews chapter 6, verse 19. There's the word hope again. It's funny because I've had this hope bracelet, even though the beads have kind of tarnished, right here. I wear this every day. And I bought this because I wanted to give up with something. I wanted to throw in the towel a long time ago. When I was going through my divorce, and my masculine wrote me an email. I was at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg with my son, and my son was playing in the park, and I took a moment to... I realized that the email came in, and I responded, and my masculine says something like, the email's there somewhere. We stay because we have hope. And that triggered a big thing for me, and I had a hope ring too. Until I lost a hope ring, and God said, Jess, you need faith now, as opposed to hope. I'm not saying you can't have hope, but that's kind of like, yeah, I hope it happens. I hope it happens. The faith is, I know God's going to do it. I know it's going to happen. But yes, we have this hope as an anchor for the soul, firm and secure. And I wore this bracelet, and I had that ring, and I changed it out because I have faith, hope, and love on this ring right here. Okay. And it was always a reminder of that email my masculine wrote me. Just have hope, Jess. Hope for better things. Have faith that it will get better. And it always worked out that way, even though it was challenging. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. This is a big one for somebody here. Somebody here knows a lot of Bible verses. Somebody went to Bible school or studied the Bible, or maybe went to a Catholic university, something like that. You give the challenges you can't face, the battles you can't face, to God. Let Him carry the burden. Let Him hold the weight. Your Father already knows your needs. Luke 12:30. Trust in that, masculine. The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace. I said about the strength comes from God, right? And that also brings you to a state of peace. We were talking about that healing card with the Kundalini right here. God arms me with strength, and He makes my way perfect. Yep, there's the strength again. King of Wands. Spiritual strength. This is not physical strength here. May you be strengthened with all power according to His glorious might. Wow. Book. Look what's on the back. The stars may fall, but God's promises will stand and be fulfilled. J.I. Packer. God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. So this is telling me, this is the masculine collective, trusting in God that when she fulfills their role as divine masculine Christ, that all of his needs will still be met. This is you pulling away, the mask is pulling away from the 3D world, from the materialistic world. When you come into that role, you will be able to have that spiritual strength and power, the leadership, the ability to protect the family, the home, and the feminine, and to do your mission work. Because Christ, God, they promised us those riches, the abundance. It's our birthright. God always meets your needs, no matter what situation. And so there's no fear for anyone here of what lies ahead of your future, because your future is already taken care of by God. Like Matthew chapter 6, when he talks about don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. When it talks about God providing for the birds, they don't reap, they don't sow, but you, my child, human beings are more important than the birds. So what makes you think I'm not going to take care of you? But it's about having that hope, faith in God, that God is going to do it for you. It may not be what you think. You may not have all these other things that you used to have. But that's when you have a transition period, a wilderness season. It's for most of you. And no matter what situation you are in, God will always give you what you need. Peace, harmony, tranquility, unconditional love, happiness. Not money, not sex, not a car, not a house, not a spouse, not a boyfriend, not a girlfriend. Not initially. He gives you what you need so that you're appreciative of what it is you need as opposed to what you're wanting all the time. Then he starts blessing you with the heart's desires here. Okay? Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Let's look into what the masculine collective wants to say to the feminine. So they wanted me to go back to all of those. This is sticking out, number 11 again. All of those 11 cards, and some of them are there's more. There are more struggles in that. Okay. This is understanding, overcoming struggles like this. It's not easy at all. When you're able to overcome those things on your journey, feminines, you help to raise your vibration, to raise the vibration of the collective, and to help the masculine to forge ahead, to persevere, to endure all the weight, to endure all the pain, transmute it to light, to keep going, to not give up on their dreams, their hopes, their wishes. To not give up on what they prayed to God so hard for. Because remember, we can pray, we can wish, we can dream, but God needs us to do the work first. What does the masculine collective want to say to the feminine collective? Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. You're welcome. You have changed me in ways you just can't comprehend. And that's why I'm channeling the emotion, feminines, because this has not been easy for them at all. And they're more tears of joy because they know how they treated you and other people. They know that they put themselves in a corner, they berated themselves, they felt like they could amount to nothing. But it's because of you. Some of you feminines who've done your work and you've kept that light on and you've balanced yourself out and you're in your power and you're doing your mission work. You've shown the way, you've lighted up the way for the masculines to do the same. And a lot of you can feel it. You will be able to feel the changes in your masculine because you feel them within yourself. That's why the feminine has to do the work first and maintain her vibration for whatever period of time God tells her to, or him to, so that the masculine mirrors that back. It totally coincides with this King of Wands energy, feminines. And the masculines are overcome with emotion, but it's more like happiness and tears of joy, like, wow. And yes, there is a little bit of sadness here and regret with regards to, I can't believe I did this, but I now understand the purpose of this. And when the feminine understands the purpose of this, she forgave her masculine a long ass time ago. Any of you who are still bitter and angry and you're like, I'm not forgiving my masculine because they did this and whatever, you're not ready for harmonious sacred union. There's still some healing you gotta do with that heart space. There's still some healing you gotta do. And if you're having impatience issues, you're not divine feminine just yet. Because the divine feminine is exceptionally patient. She knows that every little thing happens in divine timing, and she's not worried about the masculine at all. She's not worried about shit. She knows that she's going to attract it because she knows she already has it. It's already there. She's at the vibration to bring it to her. Okay? And they're just amazed about how much you've changed, feminine. What you've overcome. They're surprised at who you are because they saw that within you first. But they're really not only enamored, but they're proud of you because you've done it. You overcame that distorted feminine side of yourself and your distorted masculine. And they love the fact that you are in your power too. You've been a huge inspiration to them to get them to here. They're one wand away from that Emperor energy. Or some of them have already achieved it. They're just ready for the right time to take action, or the green light. Because they know once they go through with this, that kicks off the harmonious sacred union, the permanent one. And they don't want to rush it. They want to get it just right. But they know that they have to be in that power. They're like, this is the last push. Bottom of the deck is I will shower you with gifts. They are going to shower you with gifts, feminine, because that is part of their love language. They want to give you the world. That is what a divine masculine Christ does. They're going to give you all these things. And it's not just tangible gifts. It's other ones too. Because guess what this is doing? Some of you feminines, you have elevated. Your gifts have significantly increased, especially those of you who have Leo, Sun and Rising in your chart. They activate you, you activate them. You get leveled up with those activations, with those spiritual gifts that you have. To prepare you, feminines, for your next phase, to prepare you for the mission that you will have with your divine masculine. Because now you're going to be at a higher level than you are at now. Once union commences. And some of you feminines are already there now, which is why this union is about to happen. Whenever God says it's ready. And for some, it's time for the masculine to take action to move toward the feminine. Oh, what did I tell him? You change in so many ways that you can't comprehend. And they're just going to shower you with so much because it's like they're a whole new person now. Again, the reinvention of the masculine Christ. Again, if you're interested in this deck, Unspoken Words, created by yours truly, it's in the description box below. The more you use this, the more powerful it gets, because this is the first time I channeled this card with regards to spiritual gifts. Every time I use this, I channel higher messages from these cards. And if you didn't already know, my awesome divine masculine was the one who telepathically told me to start writing all these messages. And this is one of 6. I still have, one's already done. I just have to get it printed out. And the other ones I have to get into production. Because my masculine gave me a lot of messages. And when I telepathically talk to him in the morning, Jess, write these as cards. Jess, write these as cards. It's the best. I miss you tremendously. It brings me to tears sometimes. What did I say? Why do you think I've been crying in this reading? I'm that connected. And it's like, I'm hearing my name. The masculine's like, I want you to see how much I have changed. What you have done for me. What you have done in my life and how I live life differently. I see God differently. I see people differently. When you have the power to do that for people, you have all the power in the world. See, something's trying to get me to stop talking. You can do wonders for the collective. This is what we're here for. When you change somebody in such a way, you change their world forever. And then the ripple effect starts. And that's when we can really do some serious mission work, guys. In getting back this world to where it needs to be. Go ahead and make a wish. But they also are brought to tears with this. It brings me to tears sometimes card. It's not just missing you, but it brings them to tears because of like all these struggles they've been through and who they have become now. Because they said they don't recognize themselves. And sometimes when I reflect back, like I think that was the Kutumi card. Take a look back and how far you've come. Or the White Eagle one of those. I think about where I was when I met my masculine. Yesterday, last week, last month, last year, 7 years ago. I sometimes watch my own content. And it brings me to tears sometimes. Because I'm looking at somebody completely different. Somebody I never thought I would ever be. And that's the beauty in all of this. It will happen within 36 hours. Now, we all know God doesn't know what 36 hours is, but the number 36 is significant for someone. I know for someone, if you split it apart, that is somebody's birthday. It's a masculine's birthday. This number was also channeled in my last Divine Masculine letter. So if you're seeing this, and you know you are in alignment, that's just confirmation of what the masculine told you in that letter. If you haven't watched that letter yet, go check out my Divine Masculine letter, channeled messages, channeled letters channel, and go, ooh, it's purple there. Violet flame, oh my God. Let me do that again. You see that? I have my diffuser on, and they told me to put it on the color violet. That is the reflection of my diffuser that is on right now. You can't fucking make it up, because Saint Germain is right here. There are some masculines, as I said, they've reached the violet flame level. And that's when the feminines have reached that level. So there could be something happening within 36 hours, 3 days, whatever. Could very well be caused by this eclipse season. Anything goes, guys. And we haven't even hit it yet. Not at the time I'm doing this. There's also something about in 36 hours or 3 days or something. Oh my God. That these masculines are going to be fully in their power, like full emperor energy. One, two, transition. 3. Three days. Queen of Cups is after that. Opening their heart up, expressing their emotions, and not being afraid to do so. What do we all know about the 3 days? Christ rose in how many days? 3. Could very well be with this eclipse season kicking off. This could very well be day 1, because I'm doing this right a few hours before, like several, what is it? Yeah, maybe 6 hours before the eclipse, Eastern Standard Time. Easter season kicked this off with the resurrection of Christ. There's some tie into the resurrection of Christ. And we all know in the Catholic calendar, whatever calendar, they're always changing the date when Easter is. There's a reason. I will talk about that in some other video, because I found a connection between why Easter Sunday changes. Because Christ is resurrected. This energy, along with this eclipse energy, is really rising up a particular masculine collective who's on the front lines of this new wave, of this new age, of this new earth, to where, for some, in 3 days from now, this first wave of the masculine collective is going to be ready to go. They will be fully in their emperor power, and they will have that energy and that confidence and that courage to take the biggest risk of all, and to go after the feminine, to express many things to the feminine. It's not just the feelings, guys. It's a whole bunch of other things. This is not just the masculine coming in to profess their love for you. It comes part. It's part of that. But it's not all of it. Okay? Things aren't always what they seem. Look closer. See, because some of you feminines are like, I don't see anything. Yeah, right. I don't, whatever, because they haven't said anything to me yet. They do not need to say anything to you to tell you that they've changed. If you are a true divine feminine in Christ, you're supposed to already know. You're supposed to be having telepathic communication with your counterpart all the time. And you're supposed to be able to feel it, not to see it in a text or an email. That defeats the purpose of your connection. You don't connect with words. You connect in the 5D. You connect with your heart space. So any of you who are calling bullshit on this, that's on you. Because if you're not feeling it, that means you're not in alignment yet. There's still some work to do. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just like the same thing with God. Just because nothing's going on doesn't mean God's working. Oh, He is working. Everyone out there is putting in their weight. They're going hardcore on this to make sure that these masculines do what they've been called to do and that these permanent unions happen. This planet depends on us for that. Okay. They want me to close this out. If you would like a personal reading with me, I do coach other counterparts. I'm no longer Violet Flame. I've hit the higher level from what I've been told last week. But that's besides the point. If you need some guidance on your journey, you want to work with me, you want a personal reading, you want to join my memberships to get additional guidance, my bonus content to help you navigate these energies, to help you to get into your full feminine Christ power, to help you better understand this connection, I highly recommend you sign up for a membership, 7-day free trial. No harm, no foul. Don't knock it till you try it. You get to be part of my Twin Flame support group readings every month and my other live sessions. I actually go live with my members at least 4 times a month. Okay. I am holding a special for 10% off all of my individual services, my readings. Use code SPRING10 at checkout for that, 10% off. If you would like to purchase a package, there are packages with understanding the divine feminine, understanding the divine masculine. There's a plus package for both of those. Your healing, your past life stuff. Coaching packages where you get to have 3 coaching sessions with me to save money if you book that package, right? And you can still get 10% off all of those tarot packages if you use code SPRINGPKG10 at checkout. The work's got to be done. You can't avoid that. And you've got to do that between a great support group or a coach, God, yourself, a combination of all of those. This is a very serious mission here. It's not just about connecting with your masculine and having a marriage with your masculine and having this love. It's way, way bigger than that. Way bigger. And if there are any masculines who've been watching these readings, you feel you need some coaching, you need some help, I'm here to help you. I'm always backing the masculine collective up. So I'm here. Okay. Any questions you may have, please let me know. My email's in the description box. If you download my free mobile app, you can directly chat with me. Check out my announcements that I post on my open forums. A lot of the other forums and other groups as part of my memberships are locked. Go to CapellaWellness.com, check out the Capella memberships page to view all my different memberships, or check out my service suite to check the services that I offer. If you're looking for twin flame stuff like counterpart readings, they are underneath the heading in my service suite entitled like counterpart /TF readings. Okay. There are quite a few there, to include karmic stuff, to include letters from your person, letters between the two of you, conversations between the two of you, divine feminine check-ins, divine masculine check-ins. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff there. The connection between you and your person. There's 3 different tiers for that. Yeah, compatibility charts, whatever, anything. All of it is 10% off. You just have to use the code SPRING10. Yeah, so that concludes your reading. I really do hope this was insightful. If it was, if it helped you open your mind and your heart to this connection, to these things, to better understand where your masculine's at, it was insightful, it was motivational, it was inspirational, please do this channel a favor. Illuminate the like button. Share this with somebody else who can benefit from this, right? And it does not have to be another twin, because this is also talking about the inner masculine, all right, that we all possess. Or to support other feminines who may be able to get more insight and guidance on this stuff. Share it with other people. Put it on your Facebook page or whatever it is, your Instagram account, whatever, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Post it somewhere. Post a link somewhere. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I'm doing my hardest to get these messages out to more people, especially to more of the feminine collective, to better understand what this connection is. And I would appreciate your part, because we are all doing this together. I would appreciate your part, not just in subscribing, but liking this. Put a comment in there if you have a question, if how this helped you, or what this meant for you. Okay? Give encouragement to the masculine. That would be a great thing for a lot of us to do. If you comment, if you put in there, give encouragement to the masculine by typing that down below. You can share your journey if you want, a little bit about it, if you feel like it. And if you're a member of mine, a Capella member of mine, you get to be a part of these private forums to talk about your journeys. Or I also have an open forum, but I don't talk specifically about the twin flame stuff there. It's more about my stuff and what I've learned. There are private groups where you will feel safe in, you will be supported, and if you want to ask help about your journey, if you want some more cheerleaders, if you want some more support, genuine support from a soul tribe, if you want to ask certain questions, to ask people like, I'm struggling with this, guys, like, what am I missing, or how can you help me? I need some prayers, I need some help, how can I overcome this? That's what those private forums are there for. Like, one of them is the Capella Circle, okay? And then the weekly astrology subscription that I have, that is an excellent leg up for these readings, for the dailies that I do for my members, for a whole bunch of things, because astrology is everything. Okay? Even the astrology and how the astrological transits are affecting you, affecting your masculine. It's all important. Okay? You cannot avoid the astrology of things. I do intuitive astrology. I'm offering a 50% off discount for your first month if you choose to subscribe to that forum, to that channel, okay, to that group, I should say, that community, the weekly astrology community. There's a link for that in the description box. If you go to CapellaWellness.com, you click on Capella memberships, you will see the weekly astrology option there, and you can use code ASTRO, ASTRO 50 at checkout to get 50% off your first month, okay? Yeah, so that's what I have for you. All right, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for being here, for watching this channel. If you haven't, Thank you so much for being here, for watching this channel, for watching this video, for some, wow. Something's trying to throw me off, but it doesn't matter, does it? Thank you for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.